Went as good as I wanted to go. I'm grateful and honored to be out here and be able to participate in pro day. Like in the past, I've came almost every year and watched my past teammates come and participate. So I'm just honored and I'm blessed that I was able to participate in today.
What's it like coming out there? It's been the past couple of years you've been coming here and watching everybody, but this year it's been you. How has that been?
It's definitely surreal. I caught myself just standing there dang, I'm really a pro day. Like my other teammates, we were warming up and stuff. So I'm just excited and just excited for the future for sure.
No backflip today, but you kind of took the internet by storm. Did anybody, any teams, bring that up to you? I mean, they all know how athletic you are, but I think you backflipped 5 yards into the end zone.
No team brought it up to me. I kind of brought it up on myself because my teammates that I were out there with, people, players and stuff, participating in the combine, were like, who can do a backflip? Who can do a backflip? And I was looking around, nobody said they could do one, so I was like, I can, and I did it. They were excited. So.
How often are you doing that? Were you in practice? Was that just out of nowhere?
I never do a backflip. I don't remember the last time I did one, but I know I could do one. It's in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, not a scare. I can't. I just can't explain that I do it every day. I really don't. I could do it right now if I needed to though.
Aaron, speed aside, man, everybody know about that, but talk about the other things you want to show to all these scouts and GMs about who Arian Smith is.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not only just a one-trick pony. Of course, I got the vertical speed, but I also can move very well laterally. And do a lot of things that a receiver on next level can do. Whether it's go blog, whether it's run a short 5 to 10 yard route. So I feel like I can do a lot of things that a receiver on next level can do. So just wanted to show that.
You talk about positive mentality all the time. Where does that stem from?
Say it again.
You talk about being positive all the time. Where does that come from?
It comes from, just being at Georgia. I had a lot of ups and downs at Georgia. So, self-talk is a big thing here, especially when I was running track. It's like an individual sport. So, talking to myself almost every day and telling myself that I'm good enough. And, you don't have to prove it to nobody but yourself. So, I wake up every day and excited and, just eager to be able to participate and, just walk. So, just, grateful for all the little things and,
How did you feel about 4.36?
I feel good. I know I can go faster, so that's why I didn't tell you guys the time at the media at the combine. Because a lot of people said they wanted to run fast and they didn't. So I wanted to run fast, and I feel like I ran fast. I'm top 5 in almost every category. So I'm grateful that I was able to do that. My coach kept telling me, it's hard to do that. I wish I could have done that, but I'm still wanting better for myself for sure.
Between the Senior Bowl to the Combine to now, what do you think you've proven the most that you wanted to?
That I'm a receiver, that I can play at the next level. I feel like I can catch the ball. I've had a lot of people talking, a lot of, naysayers say I can't catch the ball well. But I feel like I'm a well ball catcher. I feel like I'm a well route runner. So I just wanted to show that in the last month or so that I can do that. So.
How much does that fuel the fire? People saying those things.
It gives me everything to wake up and want to play football. So I'm grateful for them people, and I'm looking forward to proving them wrong more.
What would it mean for you to play in the NFL?
It would mean everything, man. It'd be a dream come true for sure. So I'm excited, to have the opportunity to do that and, follow the footsteps of my past teammates.
You had a guy who was not able to go to the combine, and Dan Jackson. Mm-hmm. You probably went against him a bunch of times in practice. Speak to who he is as a player.
Man, that's a genuine person. He comes in every day, never complain. That's one person I had to get it out the mud. They say a lot of scholarship players don't understand how hard it is for walk-ons. I kind of, took a step back, and I used to hang out with walk-ons a lot in my past at Georgia, so I know how hard it is for them. And he deserves everything that's coming from. And the scouts know today that he ran fast, and I've been told him that he was fast. They was asking me before he ran, is he fast? I'm like, you'll see. You don't know. You're about to find out. And I think he ran a 4.4 or something. So they found out today for sure.
You got a chance to work with Gunner today, throwing you the ball. How have you seen him continue to work with him, especially since the end?
Man, that Gunner's he's a heck of a player, man. So y'all see this next year, upcoming year, that what I've been saying about him, that is true. He's just he's one person that never complains too. He's always gonna come in, give his all, and come in with a positive mindset and bring guys along with him. So I'm excited for him to lead this offense this upcoming season. So
what kind of impact do you think that personality, that sort of positive mindset that he has on this offense?
It has a lot on the offense. Like I say every day, if you're not positive, you're negative, people are gonna be negative too. If I come in complaining, other people are gonna feel the need to complain. But if you come in being positive, it just rubs off on other people, and they just they kind of take after you. So.
Receiver is a position in the NFL that's evolved in a really fun way. Who have you looked at the last couple of years where you're thinking, okay, this is kind of what I want to do?
I looked at a lot of receivers. Obviously, the ones that are in the NFL, like Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown. But I also look at old people, kind of like Jerry Rice, Torrey Horton, Megatron, Sean Jackson is one of my favorites. So I kind of watch whatever I need to watch. I honestly just go on YouTube and just you know, find out different receivers I've never heard about or something like that, and just watch them, trying to learn things and grab nuggets from them. So I watch a lot of receivers and a lot of film.
Do you have any favorite teams when you were little?
No, I never had a favorite college, so I came here. So I'll probably be the same way for NFL. Who picks me?
Receiver room's going to look a little bit different next year for Georgia with you and Dom moving on to the NFL. What have you sort of seen from some of the guys who are going to come in and fill in your shoes?
I haven't seen much yet. Yesterday was my first practice, but I got here towards the end, so I haven't seen much. I didn't really get to see like Indy and stuff like that, so I really can't tell you much about that right now.
Have you spoken to or worked out with any of your idols that you just made?
No, not yet. I'll hopefully in the future that they think I'm good enough and they'll want to collab and we'll be able to get some working together. So.
What's the process for you now that this is over and then we wait for the draft?
Keep working, man. I don't want to get behind on anybody, I want to catch up or either get ahead of those people that are either chasing their dreams or are in the same position as me. So, just work and take care of my body and, and pray every day. So.
What's your plan for the draft?
Say it again.
What's your plan for the draft?
My plan for the draft is to hang out with my family, my mom, my older sister, and my 3 brothers and my niece, and, just be all together and just, pray that we get an opportunity. So.
Awesome.
Thank you.